Good morning. This week's video is a little bit different because I'm not actually on the land this time. We don't have a whole lot of visual changes to announce at this time, other than the fact that we got a Conex box for our storage installation for our personal belongings and any construction materials that we need to have locked up and things like that. So I'll show you a picture of the Conex box here in a little bit, but there's really not a whole lot of visual stuff. So this week we actually moved a lot of stuff from our personal belongings that we're not going to need for at least about a year, if maybe not a year and a half. You know, all that extra stuff that you've accumulated over the years that you don't really want to get rid of because you don't want to have to replace it, but don't really need in the interim, because our focus this year is really to build, and that's going to be a lot of work. So that is why I am not on the property today. But there were a few comments and questions as to what we are doing and why, and some of you guys may know already and some of you may not. So that's why I thought I should do a video this time and explain it. So I'm kind of the one that's driving the channel itself, but most of the time the videos are of my husband and my sons. Benjamin just went on a mission, and he is in Mexico City right now, learning to be a missionary. So he is no longer going to be in the videos. Unfortunately, we miss him. We love him very much, but we know he's where he needs to be. Alex, on the other hand, is a teenager, and he's going to be learning and helping his father for most of this build. So he's going to be learning lots, and it's going to be really great for him. Anyway, this all started about 2 years ago when David and I started talking. My father had Parkinson's and was diagnosed, and he had Parkinson's for about 10-15 years. And it was getting to the point that my mother was having to do a lot of the physical portions of it, and she ended up breaking her shoulder and arm on a fluke accident, right? So we started talking about how we're going to be able to manage if something horrible happened, right? A standard life question of how we're going to help assist and be there for family when times are difficult. And that led us to the conversation of consolidating households. Well, we spent almost a year looking at properties that could accommodate our particular situation, because I also have an older brother and his wife who are also learning disabled. My sister-in-law is slightly handicapped and has a really hard time climbing stairs. So we had to find a property that was all on one level, that could accommodate their needs and then our family needs as well. And we had 2 teenagers at the time. So with my dad's Parkinson's progressing, we decided this was the route we were going to go, because we didn't know how long he was going to be here. And to consolidate households. But we knew it was going to be a long process. My dad passed away in August of last year, so we've been without him a couple months now. And but this was a plan that we had decided to do long term, and that we needed to get started on it no matter what, because it was something that was going to need to have happen anyway. Because if something happened to my mom, we would still need to take care of my brother and sister-in-law, and we wanted to be in the best position available. So the reason we decided to find our own land was because we couldn't find any properties that met our needs, that basically had 3 adult households, because we have my husband and I, we have my brother and sister-in-law, and we have my mom, formerly my mom and dad. So it was 3 households, but they all needed to be on the one level. So we couldn't find any properties anywhere. We found a home that we thought might be viable in a different state. We found a couple of them that might be workable, but that would mean we'd have to move states and finding new jobs and things like that. So, which made it complicated. So we looked for a property here locally so that we could maintain our current jobs that we have, and also the supportive base of church members and friends that we've already worked hard to maintain relationships with. So we didn't want to lose any of those as well, because we love our friends here, and they are amazing individuals and have helped us in so many different ways. We appreciate that. Okay, so here I am currently in my house, in my living room, but I'm going to show you what the plot plan is for the 2 acres and the ideas that we have behind it, and I'll try to explain to you where it's at. So bear with us. It's a 10-year plan. There's a lot of work between now and in the 10 years to get done, but it'll be really awesome at the end. Okay, this is the 2 acres. All right, so this is where you drive in at the gate, and then this is the driveway area, which I would like to make this into a nice sports area with basketball, tennis court, pickleball, all sorts of stuff. So that will be way down the road, but we're gonna have enough space to make that. What we are building right now is this right here. We call it a condo and a shop. So, and back here is the storage Conex box that we have. But there's gonna be things like, I wanna put, well, it's always up for debate as to what we're gonna do, but a batting cage, this is my nut trees, a trampoline, a sand volleyball court, an outdoor movie area, some jumbo chess set, checkers, jumbo chess, a swing, a fire pit, a horseshoe, cornhole and putting green, along with a putt-putt golf course, mini backyard version with an outdoor bowling arena area, a koi pond with some sitting areas, kitchen and grill bar with a little outside dining area with a little mini stage for any performances or anything like that. I have my herb garden divided up into 4 sections. Here we have our jacaranda trees, tipu trees. These are basically our flowering trees here. Down here in the front right here, this is the big house that's going to be done next year, and end of this year to next year. And then here's between the other house that is right here, we're going to have a little fire pit gathering area here with some dividing trees and a water feature with a little walking path and a gazebo, some more flowering trees, and then here we'll have a balcony to the big house, a dining area, and another sitting area. And then over here I have my orchards, a cornfield, a wheat field, and a barn area with some chickens and some goats and some bees to help fertilize and all that fun jazz. Anyway, so that's that. I'll start with some of the renderings that we have from the small house, which is the shop and the condo. And like I said, it's kind of boring to start with because it's just kind of a box, but here it is. Okay, so we're doing a barndominium here's an RV garage. When you first drive in and look at it, here's a single car garage, and then that's the living area. Okay, so it is large, so it's 2 stories. But when you come down to the floor plan here, this is all the garage space. These stairs actually aren't here. They're gonna end up going over here. But anyway, so we've got a 2-bedroom and an office, living room, bath and a master bath, and a small kitchen and pantry and laundry area. So that's it. Let me do a different sketch. So hold on a second. I'll switch. And this is kind of the floor plan for the garage, and this is for the house. Okay, so David just recently blocked it out. So this is the RV garage door. RV drives in here. This is the separate garage door, and this will be walled in. So this is going to be separate to the house, so that the shop and everything is completely separate. And then we go over to the house, which is here, and you come in from the garage here, and we have a pantry and laundry, washing, kitchen area, refrigerator, stove, door, proximate area for dining area, couch and love seat, coffee table area, master bedroom, extra bed, a desk. This is the office area. Probably gonna do a sofa bed or something like that in here, just so we have an extra sleeping area. But this is the 1-bedroom here, and the master bedroom comes in with a walk-in closet and then into the bathroom here. And so that's it. So, and what I forgot to mention was this is the garage, but the second floor that's over this area, it's a mezzanine. So we have a half of a floor shop, which again, this is the floor shop. We haven't designed the layout for the second level shop stuff. So, but it's an open mezzanine right over the top of this for a second floor. So there is lots of workshop space. So that's the small house plan. Now you know everything that I know. Okay, and so now here for the big house floor plan. This is kind of the exciting part of the whole build, right? Okay, so here is the 4-car garage. And then here is how you get in from the garage, right here into this hallway. You got the mud room and a half bath, laundry room. And then here you can get into my mom's mother-in-law suite. So that's her layout right there. Got her bedroom, a walk-through closet. Or excuse me, not the walk-in closet's over here. It's kind of like a Jack and Jill bathroom, so that she has a full bathroom to whenever she has guests, they can come in and do that. And there's her door. And then here is the main entrance, the main door to the big house. And this is all floor 1. And up here we have a sewing room for my mom, so she can come in and go straight through to the sewing room, or she can come in over this way and that way. So there's 2 doors into the sewing room, and we have big pantry, dining and kitchen gathering area. And here's the kitchen with a breakfast bar, a big old island, a lot of countertops, some cabinets. Over here is our refrigerators, double oven, things like that, all that fun jazz. And then here we have a walk-through butler pantry, basically, our prep and storage area. And that comes over here to the extra guest room, and another bedroom. And then here is our music room. So several of us are really excited about the music room. So that one we'll have to soundproof, that one. But So the mechanical room's here. This is a full bath here for the two bedrooms. So that's floor 1. And then floor 2 right now is we walk up the stairs, and this is open. Anything where there's yellow, that's where you have natural sunlight coming in from the windows, so that's why it's color coded like that. And how far the light is going to go into the house, so that's where I did that too. But we'll start from left to right. We got an art room and a craft room, because we have both crafting people and artists. And then we also have an exercise and dojo room, because I used to love to do karate, and you never know, I might get back into it. Anyway, this is the game room and video game room, pool room, all that stuff. And then over here is just a big in-house storage area. This is a movie theater and a concession stand area. And then over on this side is David's and my part of the house, which is the big master bedroom, master bath, 2 walk-in closets. Here we're gonna have another little mini bar on this side, just because it's our section of the house, so they're zoned, right? And so, and then a little living area for us. So, and then over here we have our own little mini laundry room and a mechanical room. Over here, David wants to have an aviary because that's the birds that are chirping in the background. We have a small half bath over here. Actually, it's a full bath, but it's just really small. And then I have my office, and then David has an office as well. So, and at a future point, those could be made into a bedroom of some sort if needed. But right now they're blocked as offices. So that's it. Now you know the whole plan, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole dealio. And we don't have really the full plans for the big house, because we did start them for the big house, but then we decided it was going to be smarter to build the small house first so that we could live in it while we build the big house. So that's kind of our game plan.